And up next is actually a very interesting game as well. I've been seeing Cambria for a while now. There has been a lot of interest in the community just because, YGG, Degens, we love risks to earn. Cambria is going to be your game. So up next we have Logic and Shaz and Fabled Melon for a quick demo here on stage. And maybe these guys are going to be dropping some alpha as well. But first, roll video.
Here. Yo, what's up? Yo, it's kind of bright. How are you guys? Good. What's up, guys? Welcome. This is Cambria, Risk to Earn MMO RPG. And yeah, we're here to have fun. I got two special people with me. We got Fabled Melon to my right, your left, and Shaz coming in to my left over here. But yeah, guys, so pretty much, what is Cambria? Cambria, again, as I've said, it's an experimental MMO game. So it's kind of like RuneScape. I don't know if you guys have played RuneScape, but I'm Filipino myself, so I used to play Ragnarok Online. And in Ragnarok Online, I really loved the PvP. I played in some private servers in the past, and what it was is I like to kill people in-game only, not in real life, so in-game only. When you kill people in Cambria, you take their loot. So there's a couple of different loops in Cambria, right? And the main loops that we have is PvE, which you kill monsters, PvP, which you kill players. We have skilling as well, if you like to fish, if you like to mine ores, if you like to chop down trees. And the fourth one is kind of being a merchant, right? So there's gonna be the Grand Exchange or the Trading Post or the Marketplace in-game, and that's where you can get some opportunities for arbitrage. But yeah, so I think with Shaz here and Melon, they will be playing the game. It's gonna be from the very beginning of Cambria. They're gonna be going through the tutorial island, kind of show you guys how it kind of all works first. But otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how the storyline goes as they go through this entire game demo. And let's see if they got it loading in. Also, my voice is a little rasp. I blame Heidi. Blame Heidi from Pixels for that. Are we good? All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Beautiful. But yeah, guys, as I said, it's like on-chain RuneScape with those 4 loops in the game. So what we like to do is we like to do a little bit of risk to earn. And what does that mean? What that means is we believe that for you to get something out of a game, you gotta put something in. It's like when you're trading meme coins, if you're trading, anything out there, really crypto, it's very degen native in this regard. So in Cambria, you do have to buy a charter, which is essentially your entrance to Gold Rush. And with that entrance fee, that all goes into the prize pool. And I believe last season we had about 1.5 million, something like that, in the prize pool. And we also have another product called Duel Arena. And Duel Arena is more so for your 1v1, kind of arena-like gameplay. Stakes are very high in Duel Arena. You guys can definitely check out the volume. I think we hit like 20 mil in volume. And people like to degen, and they like to make sure that they win versus their opponent, which, when you win, you take it all. But otherwise, guys, this is Gold Rush Season 3 coming up here. We got demo player number 2. He is, as you guys can see, right, he is doing some skilling. He's mining some ores. He's getting some fibers. And, it is an MMO, right? So it takes time. You got to level up. You got to get items. You got to get stronger. And it's all about getting these resources, right? And just to give you guys a little bit of lore, right? So in Cambria is about taking away the darkness from the lands, right? So imagine you're in this new place called the New Cambria, and the darkness is just encroaching, and it's taking over the entire villages, and the humans in our world are getting corrupted by the darkness. They're turning into vampires, they're turning into werewolves, and they become the mobs in the game, and they become the monsters that you kill for artifacts, right? But otherwise, yeah, so these guys, as you guys can see, this is the tutorial island, as I was saying. In the tutorial island, how our flow goes is you're gonna get resources and you wanna sell it to an NPC named Cyril, which is also one of our amazing mods in Cambria. So shout out to Cyril. And you're gonna be able to board a ship into the real world. So you definitely don't want to stay in the tutorial too long. You want to get out there and make sure you're extracting as much resources as possible. And as I was saying, the darkness is kind of taking over New Cambria, and it is your job as the explorer to take away the darkness and make sure that you extract the gold. I believe we posted something yesterday, and it was something along the lines of, it was something along the lines of like gold being taken. I can't remember, to be quite honest with you, but it's all about kind of having dead bodies to farm. And as a PvP player myself, I love PvP. That's literally my gameplay. And as we can see here in demo player number 1, he's now going through our capital city called Crown Spire. And he's getting, he's showing you guys the cooking table. You can definitely cook. When you fish, you can cook it. When you cook it, when you can eat it. And when you eat it, you get HP. So that's kind of our healing potions, which is fish. Very RuneScape-like. And now demo player number 2 is going now. There is a hunter on him right now. So that is one of our anti-AFK mechanics. When you AFK in Cambria, sometimes things spawn on you, and we don't want that. We want you to be active. We want you to be going out there and actively playing the game. So sometimes that little hunter definitely goes out there. And yeah, so now these are, there is a shrine right there too, which is our healing shrine, right? In our cities, there's always gonna be a healing shrine. I don't know what's going on with demo player number 2 here, but he's getting wrecked by one of the dark forces. And now both players, as you guys can see, this is part of PvE. They're now killing this monster, trying to make sure they don't die and the darkness doesn't encroach upon them. But yeah, otherwise, I would like to see them exploring some part of our wilderness, right? And once they kill this mob, they'll go out into the right side or the left side. And this is a big world. In season 2, we had 3 cities, which is New Mortis, Crown Spire, and Dreadfort. And we also have swamps, each different biome. And with season 3 coming out, there's definitely gonna be new cities and new things to explore. Now, they're killing the cow. There's kind of a meme in Cambria in which some players just sit here and they'll just kill cows because they're just cow killers. I don't know why. But the leveling up system is quite fast. The thing with it is when you level, it is fast, but you do need to pay silver, right? And when you pay silver, it's always gonna be a risk to reward ratio. You're gonna think, how much silver should I spend to get stronger versus having this silver at the end of the season so that I can extract and make my money? As I was telling you guys earlier, right, when you buy charters, it goes to the prize pool. And the prize pool is directly correlated to the amount of silver you have at the end of the season. I didn't know there was screens here. All right, awesome. Now the demo player number 1 is out here kiting mobs. He is an archer. So there are 3 different class archetypes in Cambria. You gotta think about it as a typical MMO. You're gonna have your warrior with a sword or an axe. You're gonna have your ranger, usually using a bow or a crossbow. And you're also gonna have a mage. And mage is quite strong in Cambria, especially as a PK. And PK means, player kill. If you like the PvP, you're definitely gonna wanna have some sort of mage spec. And the main reason for that is you have crowd control, you have a CC, you have freeze, right? If they can't run away from you, you can more than likely kill them. But yeah, my favorite class right now is the archer. I do think it's quite viable in all parts of the game. And as they go through this PvE loop, what are they doing, right? They're killing these mobs. Hopefully they can get an artifact. Those are the things that you farm within Cambria. So when you're doing PvE, it's gonna be artifacts. It's gonna look like these skulls on the screen, if they do get one. And you can turn that into Sir Althus, which is our NPC that's gonna let you able to get your rewards, your silver, your royal favor, right? And speaking of royal favor is directly correlated to our TGE. We have not done TGE yet. Hopefully soon, Bria. Might be the Labria, but who knows, right? Who knows? Otherwise, they're out here. Like I know Shaz himself has been farming for such a long time, and and yeah, he's exploring New Cambria, going towards the northeast of the city. And Shaz, please tell me, what are you doing? What's your game plan right now?
So I'm trying to go to New Mortis right now. I'm trying to get one of the best artifacts that you can get, which will be in the T3 zone. And it'll be pretty easy to get there. So wait, it's a new map, so I'm pretty clueless.
Yes.
Which is really interesting. Holy, bro, I'm not gonna make it there.
So we're looking at the map on Shaz's screen here, and basically this entire map, if you can switch to it real quick, it is quite big. He's going to a city called New Mortis, and New Mortis is where vampires spawn, and there's a lot of kind of the min-max for players. It's a T3 zone. So we do work off of a tier system, gonna be going from tier 1 all the way to tier 5. And as you go through the tiers in Cambria, what's gonna happen is the monsters get stronger, the rewards get better, and demo player number 1 here is looting some rage potions, right? So rage potion increases your combat ability in the game. And yeah, now there's just a little rat that demo player number 1 here is killing as well in his PvE loop. So what's your game plan here, Mr. Melon?
Right now, I'm just trying to get an artifact from the tier 3 zone. I'm not very strong yet. Oh, there's a dragon there. And yeah, I want to show you guys what happens when you turn in an artifact. I just gotta get one as a drop first. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so Shaz and Melon, their main thing right now is artifacts. So maybe they're PvE players. And as PvE players, you definitely want to get as strong, as fast as possible, just because you do want to control the resource nodes within the game, right? There's that crazy golem chasing demo player number 1 right now. I believe he is in a T3 zone, which is our red zone. And do note, in tier 1 or tier 2 zones, you're pretty safe. You're not gonna lose all of your belongings and all of your items. But as you go through the higher tier zones, meaning T3, T4, and T5, it is full loot. When you die, you lose it all. And when you lose it all, and someone kills you, they can pick up your items. And they can completely just take out what you've been farming hard for. And that's kind of the name of the game, right? In Cambria, we like risk, how much should you risk to be out there, to keep farming, to keep getting items? Will you get greedy, or will you go back into the city and turn it into Sir Althus? And I think that's an artifact right there. I think demo player number 1 got an artifact. And that's definitely what you want to farm for. I know he already picked it up, but there was a little glow on the ground. It was a red artifact. I believe it was T1. And now he's going through the Megators, right? Different monsters, different themes, different biomes in the city. Amazing. But yeah, I think now we want to see both players show the PvP aspect of the game. They definitely will be looking for each other in the world, and they will be going for the kill, right? And we were talking about the darkness in Cambria. So a bit of lore is that the darkness can also affect players. And how does that work, right? Well, in Cambria, we love PvP. And what if the darkness got to you and you're now evil and you want to take people's things and you don't want to be a farmer in monsters anymore. You want to farm players. And that's what they're going to do here shortly. Demo player number 2 is in New Mortis. And, oh, I have no idea. It's okay. We got Rugbria. He got locked out. But it's on brand, guys. Everything's about Soonbria, Delabria, Rugbria, GMbria. And yeah, just a bit of technical difficulties, but it's all good. We're cooking. Are you good? Beautiful. So Fabled Melon here did turn in an artifact. So he got some royal favor and he got some money as well. And I believe now players will. Shaz is flexing with the projection aura emote. And yeah, please find each other, guys. I definitely want to see some PvP action. Both of these players are actually some of the best players in Cambria. They're probably top 2 best PvPers, maybe top 10. I mean, we have a lot of crack players that kind of like to play. And yeah, so now demo player number 1 is going to New Mortis. He's like, wait, where's Shaz? I gotta kill him. He has items, I want them, right? So Shaz is killing vampires. He was saying earlier, vampires is one of his favorite spots. And yeah, now Melon has to go there, find him, try to kill him, and all of that. But otherwise, yeah, guys, like as they go through this, you know, this PvP loop, I'm not quite sure if we'll get there in time, but that is Cambria in a nutshell, right? So Risk to Earn, DGen, native, MMO, RPG, very much like RuneScape, very much like, you know, making Chaz died. Well, he died already, so it's all good. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you guys have a wonderful time here at YGG Play Summit. And if you guys have any questions, please come see us at the DGen District. We have the Cambria booth, some merch. I may or may not have shirts. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful time. Awesome.